So it's easy for us to point out or identify the errors, in our friend's life or our family. Just very easy to find the error in someone else's life, but a tad difficult to find the error in our own lives. It's just like nose. It's right there in front of you, but your brain chooses to ignore it 99.9% of the times. Something happened recently, and this became even clearer to me. So I observed my friend's sister from afar. She's talented, she sings very well. Everybody knows that, that's her gift. When it comes to singing, she's there, you know. But I noticed, not just myself, but almost everyone noticed that she was wasting her life on social media. She was always uploading stuff on WhatsApp, on TikTok, on Snapchat. She was practically online 24/7. I observed this as well, and I saw that this was limiting her and not allowing her to get to her full potential. As a matter of fact, she even stopped singing and started pursuing a lifestyle like, living like the influencers of the internet. And this was really concerning for me as a person. So it was easy for me to point this out. It was easy for me to notice this flaw in her as well as others, you know. But it was difficult for me to notice at that time that I was addicted to doom scrolling on the internet. As a matter of fact, that was even the reason why I knew she was online almost 24/7, because I also was online 24/7. I was doom scrolling, I was checking content on Instagram. After Instagram, I go to Facebook. From Facebook, I go to X. From X, I go to TikTok. I was just going back and forth social media apps. And I myself was also limiting myself. I was putting myself in problem. I was becoming unproductive. But it was easy for me to see that another person was unproductive, but it was difficult for me to see how unproductive I was. So this is just basically, life. And it's easy for us to spot out the errors from others. So yes, one thing that everyone should do is every now and then take a step back and look at yourself. Give yourself an honest review of yourself. Ask really deep questions about the way you do things. Am I spending so much time on this unproductive activity? What am I doing with my life? Take a step back and have more like a third person view of what your life currently looks like. And the second thing I'll also say is be teachable. Be teachable. Someone who is always or who always acts overprotective, someone's telling about some flaws and then you attack the person. You don't want to hear that you're doing something wrong. You always feel like you're doing something right. No one will want to tell you the truth. And you just see yourself going down the drain, but with a very big ego that you're doing everything right. So it's time to start looking at your nose. It's time to start looking at your nose and not just looking at what other people are doing. How about you? So until tomorrow, that's the word for today. So if you liked it, subscribe and share, like this video. See you on the next one.